Hi everybody, welcome back. Today is going to be something a little bit different. I will not be appearing on camera. What I thought I might do is show you guys my bottle collection. So I've already mentioned, and I probably mentioned this at the beginning of each year, I would like ideally to reduce my bottle collection. You know, I always have this kind of number of half of what you can see here, which is close to 100 bottles. And I want to do that by only keeping things I really enjoy wearing or love. Now, I have been thinking that it is, you know, it's not so easy just picking a number like 50, for instance, and then deciding what to get rid of, what to keep. It is like, I mean, it's fair to say that I could really love wearing more than that. But having said that, I'm going to just sort of scan over the collection and point out a couple of things, and maybe point out some of the ones that I don't expect to see in the collection by the end of the year. And you might see ones where, you know, I haven't reviewed yet. If you have any of questions about any of these, leave them in the comments at the end of the video. But I might start off here with the Muglers. I have Pure Malt, Cologne, and Ultra Zest. It's a fair chance that the Pure Malt will be the one gone from here, because I still really enjoy wearing the other two. And I believe Ultra Zest is very, very difficult to get as well. Bottega Veneta. One is the Parfum on the left and the original EDT on the right. The Parfum is likely to go from those two. Calligraphy Rose from Aramis. I love that one. Tom Ford Grey Vetiver EDP. That is the only Tom Ford bottle that I own. I have a large decant of tobacco oud as well. But really, once that bottle's done, that's actually, this bottle of Grey Vetiver is probably the one that's been in the collection longer than any other bottles you can see here. So it's been with me, but once it's done, I don't know whether I would replace it. From Comme des Garçons, Two Man, Avignon, I still really enjoy wearing those. Then I've got my L'artisans there. Timbuktu, Al Oud, L'Eau de Navigateur, which was a gift from a good friend. That's been discontinued as well. And Safran Tout Blanc, which was also a gift from a very dear friend of mine. My Mendita Roses, I still love. That one there is Ombre from L'Occitane. I may have mentioned it in previous videos. That's unlikely to stay just because I have so many ambers already, and that isn't necessarily that it's a bad scent, just not as good as the others. The only Gucci I own, Guilty Absolute, the very under the radar, very good value Zadig and Voltaire. This is him. So over here I have I've managed to, sorry about the shaky camera, these here are my Australian houses. This is from a house called Metascent that's called Wanderlust. These two are Wick & Co, Merveilleux and Mekan Zorro, and of course the very famous Pacific Rock Moss from Goldfield and Banks. My only Cartier at the moment, which is Declaration. I love the wonderful Ganymede. Lorenzo Villoresi's Incense. I have Bevuvu from January Scent Project, which I really love. My Old Flame Lagerfeld Classic. And here I've got my Guerlains. It's only a fledgling collection, but they have kind of become the most represented single house in my collection. And there is another one on the way, but I'll save that surprise for when it gets here. So Bois Mystérieux, L'Ideal, Cologne, Heritage, Habit Rouge, Louis, and the beautiful Derby, or Derby, depending on where you live. From Penhaligon's, my only bottle, sartorial, review coming up. Then my Francesca Bianchi's Black Knight, Etruscan Water, Lover's Tale, and Under My Skin. The only Prada I own is Amber Pour Homme Intense. Only Montal bottle I have is Dark Oud. This was a gift. The reason that bottle looks a bit different is I believe that's a tester bottle. So I have the only bottle of Maison Francis Kurkdjian I have is Absolute pour le Soir. 2 Rainier J's. I actually don't know if these 2 are going to stay in my collection. For the meantime, I enjoy them, but I don't necessarily love them that I can't be without them. This is called Number 4 from Gocce de Byron. It's a very, very small Italian house. I bought this when I was in Italy in September in Cinque Terre. They're very difficult to find anywhere outside of there, but it's a lovely fig scent. Woody Mood from Olfactive Studios. I really enjoy it. It's my only bottle from that house. Here is my most recent acquisition. This is Ormond Jane Tolu, my first bottle from Ormond Jane. This is a beautiful scent. My only tower, number 2. I have got a mini of Les Années. My 3 Carons, all recent, pretty recent acquisitions. I've had the Third Man for a while, but I just love these 2 in particular. I'm getting to love yet again. Excuse me. One of my favorite, very, very cheap Fougères Patrick from Fragrances of Ireland. Juliet Has a Gun, Sunny Side Up. This was a gift as well, but I really enjoy this. It's a very modern kind of ISO-y sandalwood accords, but it's really easy to wear and really pleasant. Bentley Intense for men. M7 Oud Absolu. I don't know if that's a keeper at the moment. My tin can Rive Gauche. D600 by Carnet. Sable from Annick Goutal. My 2 Rogue Perfumery, which I love, Tabac Vert Dervish. My only Le Labo, Patchouli 24. Clinique Happy was basically purchased to make up a particular amount on an order. It was blind buy. It's not terrible, it's just a nothing scent for me, so that'll be gone as well. Slumber House, or my best cheapie easily in this collection, Javan Sex Appeal. Idole from Luban EDP. Again, I might keep this, but it won't get replaced when the bottle finishes. Atkinson's 34 Old Bond Street Triple Extract. Don't know if that will stay either. Timothy Hahn. This is The Decay of the Angel. I love this scent, and this was an accidental. It was something that I didn't expect to like based on the notes, but I was given a sample of this and I just fell in love with it. I just really, really like this. This is a Vanille from Mona D'Audio. Beautiful, beautiful, oily, spicy vanilla. My only Eldo for the moment, Tom of Finland. Salome from Papillon Perfumery. Cache Noir from Laboratorio Olfativo. And then I'll go down here. Myrrh and Tonka from Joe Malone. Eau de Beau from L'Occitane. My only Hermes bottle, which is surprising to me, but this is Equipage Geranium. I expect to get more over time, more from Hermes. My Serges, what do we have here? 5 o'clock au Gingembre, Vetiver Oriental, Santal Majuscule, Serge Noir, Ombre Sultan, my two Chanels, Antaeus and Egoist, Dior Homme, Black Stem, obviously, Aqua Fahrenheit, new Eau Sauvage Parfum, original Eau Sauvage Parfum Ombre Nuit, Sauvage EDP, this one will probably go, and original Fahrenheit EDT from Diptyque, Tam Dao EDT. This is the old shape bottle, 34 Boulevard Saint Germain, which I love. Gorse, which I picked up in Italy. Great alternative to Virgin Island water with better performance. And finally, my Histoire de Parfums, 1969, Fidelis, Ombre 114, and the wonderful 1740. That's my collection. It's going to be hard to figure out what to take out and bring in, because I still have my eye. I have a couple of things on a wish list, but it's probably a good thing it's only a small wish list, because I really want to get rid of some before I add any more to this. I hope you found that interesting, and if you've got any questions about any of the ones you saw, let me know. See you later.